Hey there, Al Perhax here, and welcome to this video. On this video, I'm going to show you how Chi Energy integrates with Mind Force and Mindset Domination and why you want to know this. Okay, so the first thing is, let's just take a look at your average person. This could be you. And everyone is born and has a certain level of Chi. We can call it an aura. I call it Chi energy. And everyone has a certain level of Chi energy. You have a certain level of Chi energy right now, otherwise you wouldn't be alive. Okay? So you have a certain level of Chi energy. Then there's other people that have more natural Chi energy than maybe you do. They have a larger aura. They're a little more intuitive. Sensitivity is greater. But it's the same thing as if you had somebody that was faster, stronger, somebody that could get in better shape quicker, right? These are all things that are natural abilities, natural talents, okay? And that's great. However, what I'm going to show you is how you can accelerate the amount of Chi, and that's what a lot of people want to know. People want to know, how do I grow my Chi? How do I get it stronger? And so in the Mind Force method, we teach an energy curriculum that is designed to start to incrementally increase this energy, increase your energy so you have more vitality, so you have more intuition, more sensitivity, which you can use for really every area of your life, right? So we're going to help you develop this energy to be many more times what is normally possible. And I know this looks pretty crazy, but you can build your energy up hundreds, if not thousands of times more than it is right now, to be used for different types of manipulation, and we can cover that on another video. But let me explain this. So you got your energy. I'm helping you build your energy up. And this is the concept that most Qigong courses, instructors, curriculums don't really understand, or they don't teach it for whatever reason, is that you can build a massive amount of energy, but oftentimes they don't teach you how to feel it, recognize it, and then actually even emit it or manipulate with it. When I say manipulate, it's simply using the energy you have so that you can use it for common sense approaches, right? So that's building up the energy. However, the energy, having a massive amount of energy doesn't do you any good if you're missing an element. Now, I'm going to write this statement out, okay? The energy goes where attention flows. I want you to remember that. Energy goes where attention flows, or energy flows where attention goes. Either way, that's what it does. And then we've got this other concept over here. And again, you're going to probably learn that I'm not that great of an artist, but hopefully you'll get an understanding of what I'm drawing here. But the next thing is Mind Force, right? Mind Force is that mind power. Have you ever heard that the mind moves the Chi? That's in the ancient texts. The mind moves the Chi. I want you to think on that, because this is going to all integrate perfectly so that you understand why you're getting the results you're getting or why you're not getting the results you're getting, because these are very tied together. And regardless of whether you have a lot of Chi or a little bit of Chi, it's still the same. Your life is going the way it's going because of this. Now, that is what we're going to talk about, is mindset domination. Now, what does that mean? That sounds very intense, right? Mindset domination, you're dominating something. What that means is you're integrating your ability to influence the subconscious and the conscious minds so that they can integrate together and work perfectly like they should, okay? Now, what happens is that as we are going through life, we are influenced and conditioned by everything that happens to us. And so a lot of times what happens is we get to a point where we don't have mindset domination. We're being influenced and controlled by things like anger, by lack, right? Fear, doubt, worry, right? These are just a few of the emotions and ideas that we've been raised on or we've gone through because of traumas that we've had in our lives, and we have anger, lack, fear, doubt, and worry. I'm going to show you that through mindset domination, you can overcome these things. Now, how do you overcome those things? You've got to control the programming inside of the mind force. Because here's the key element, is that as your energy develops and your energy is getting stronger, and like I said, you may have strong energy right now, and that's fantastic. However, if you have strong energy, but you have these emotions and concepts that affect you, if you have anger issues, if you have lack issues, a lot of people talk about the law of attraction, and they say, I just wish I could earn more money or have abundance. Again, it's a lack mentality when you say that. And if you have high energy, the energy goes where the attention flows. The energy flows where the attention goes. Either way, that's what happens. So if you have a thought in your mind of anger, that's where the energy goes, to build up more anger. It goes to lack. So you think you're thinking about laws of attraction, but in reality, it's working perfectly for you, the law of attraction, but it's working from the lack standpoint because you've been in your mind convincing yourself that you are not worthy, you have lack, you're always going to be there. But you try to compensate and read a book about law of attraction and think that's enough. It's not enough. I'm telling you it's not enough. You know it's not enough because you're experiencing it. Fear, the same thing. You're afraid. And when your energy is strong, it accelerates the fear. Oh, I'm afraid I might not be able to make this payment. I'm afraid I might lose my job. I'm worried that I might lose my job. I'm worried that I won't be able to. You see, now when your energy is strong, it's pushing all those concepts into the forefront. It's filling the room with anger, lack, fear, doubt, and worry, and many other concepts that are in your emotional itinerary, right? Mindset domination is designed so that we can incrementally go through these and many more. This is just a sample. And we can dominate them and remove them from our life. Now, we may not absolutely remove all of those but what we're going to do is we're going to reprogram so that we can have other thoughts. And those other thoughts are going to be things like happiness, bliss, euphoria, confidence. The biggest things that I work with people is not the energy and the mind force, but it's using the mind force and the energy to help somebody to control the lack of self-esteem and confidence. That's the number one biggest challenge that I run into with everybody that I coach with, I talk to on the phone, is they lack confidence and they have fears and doubts that they can't do it. They have a very, very low self-image. Most people do. For those that have a very high self-image, I can help you accelerate it to get even better. But for those of you that might have a low self-image, you need to work on it. It's going to take a continual daily effort. It's not magic. But it is magic in the sense that when you have the right formula, when you have the right process, it absolutely works. And think on this for a minute. So as you go through life and you've been through whatever you've been through in life, traumas, situations that have caused you to either be magnificent in your thinking or having a thinking that's filled with this, by the time you get to your 20s, your mind in the 20s is still malleable. We can still condition it a lot easier when you're in your 20s than, let's say, when you were in your 30s. But here's the thing, is if you take a child that's between 10 and 20 and you teach them this stuff, they'll be super champions. Okay, and that's why you see athletes that in some countries, including the United States, that teach children at an early age how to become champions. They can do it because they're willing to learn. By the time you get to 30, your mind is starting to settle. And you're starting to get into the reality of life. 20s, not so much. 30s, you're normally getting into a career and you're getting into a family possibly. I had 3 kids by the time I was 30. By the time I was 31, I think I had 4. So I had to man up really quick. By the time you get to 40s, you've been around the block a little bit. And maybe you've been married, maybe you've been married and divorced, so you've been hurt. Maybe you have kids and you're going through some of the things that you go through with children, right? By the time you get to 50s, I'm going to say 50s plus, I don't need to go past 50s. 50 plus is your mind, in most cases, people will stop learning because they think they know it all. Even if they have that lack mentality. Oh, I've been around the block. That is not true. That'll never happen. And so they lock in to this energy flow that is not really helping them. It's not serving them. And so what I want to encourage you to do is take this video and these concepts and re-watch this. And I'll send you a screenshot of this information. And just because I have bad handwriting and I can't draw pictures, don't take away from this the fact that this is important. Because probably 95% of the people that I work with have issues with anger, lack, fear, doubt, worry. They've had trauma in their lives. And so they're trying to create that new and more powerful version of themselves, but they just don't know how to do it. It's not just doing Qigong exercises. It's not just doing yoga. It's not just listening to a subliminal recording and thinking that that's going to solve your problem. The biggest thing that I have to teach people is that no matter what you do, you need to put in flight time. And flight time is merely the concept of putting in the hours. 10,000 hours is what has been known to where you can become an expert. I'm going to show you how you can do it in a whole lot less period of time, but it is going to take flight time. But the nice thing is you're going to enjoy it while you're going, and you're going to incrementally increase your energy, vitality, health, longevity. And in the same frame, we're going to create a mindset domination situation where you're going to remove the negativity so that you can move into that new and more powerful version of yourself. So when you get this sheet, I want you to look at it, and I want you to really take a look at it from your standpoint. And guess what? If you're already powerful with your energy, if you've already got powerful mind force and you're already set up with mindset domination, then you should really be accomplishing every single goal that you seek because you've got the right combination. And if you are in that place, but you need a few tweaks to that, I'm here to help you. And I can help you go from where you're at, even if you're a high performance individual, and I can get you to that next level. And I've done that with many people. If you're somebody that wants to be a high performance individual and you've never quite got there, this is what it's all about. It's creating an energy and mind force integration with a concept called mindset domination that's going to allow you to step into that new and more powerful version of yourself. Thanks for watching. I'm going to attach this or send it to you so that you have it. But I want you to look at it and really understand what I'm talking about. And I think when you do that, you're going to find it to be true in your life no matter where you're at. But I can assist you to get from where you're at to where you want to go. Thanks for watching and have a great day. So long.